The Tinkerer Loadout. Update 18 brings us a massive tank rework, and check out the video here because I talked about that quite a bit. It brings some massive changes to Hell Let Loose. One of them will be the Tinkerer Loadout for the crewman. And yes, only for the crewman, not the tank commander. Interesting. Now, with the Tinkerer Loadout, you will be able to modify your tank in real time. Because depending on the map or whatever the current situation of the match is that you're in, you might need to adapt. And in what ways can you adapt? Well, they are bringing some examples of what they already thought about, what they could bring to the table here. I'm just going to quote these directly in this case. Mobility upgrade. With this upgrade, you will remove the heavy loads or armor to improve mobility. This it'll increase acceleration and faster turning speed. However, in turn, the tank will have decreased deceleration along with reduced armor and health. Turret tuning. Tuning the electronics or hydraulic systems will allow for faster turret movement, including rotation speed and damage. By enacting this tinker, however, you will trade speed for slower reload times and potential jamming, as the increased speed is temporary. Armor bracing. If you are under heavy fire, you may feel that the applying additional armor or reinforcing existing armor plating will be your best move. In this approach, you will gain increased armor on the front, side or rear of the tank. However, will give up on your speed with a decrease in top speed as well as slower turning speed. Now, I'm looking at this idea, or rather this concept, with a laughing and a sad face at the same time. I like the idea of tankers, just bolstering up their tanks a bit. So you have, for pushes, nice front armor or side armor. One big issue is, of course, how long is that going to take time-wise? How will it be done? Will it cost something? And, of course, the big thing, will it change the current Hell Let Loose tank meta? And I'm not even talking only competitive here. Because normally you have tanks that drive slightly forward, shoot, and then roll back into cover if they get hit. If they now have also side armor, oh boy, that is gonna be very special. That might make tank fights very, very slow on long range. Now, on the other hand, that also could mean that, you are improving your front armor and you just help the infantry crash into a hard cap. I mean, this could also make for some nice combined arm tactics, I kind of like the idea. I know a lot of people are going to complain about, that this is not the most realistic. It need to get balanced massively depending on how they work out, But I like the idea that there's some kind of customization. Some of this I can understand, like the turret tuning, fair enough, or the armor bracing. I do hope, though, that it will also be visually seeable. As in your armor bracing, you get those iconic logs on a tank at the front or the sides. Or on the mobility upgrade, you lose some of that armor. It is in some way seeable that, you did an actual change on this. Because if it just looks the same, that would be a bit weak. I think what they also could do on this is also that they, reach out to the community, to us all, and basically say, hey, how about everybody suggests like one or two little tinker ideas? But maybe there are some fun ideas that we could see here. The concept is basically you get a boost for something, but there is a trade-off. Now, this will be a high-level thing. I wonder how that's gonna work with, new people that come into tanking, how they are gonna find that if the enemy has some massive armor suddenly, or suddenly turns very fast, expert crews and stuff like that, We will see how this plays out and what the high-level demand is that they mention. But the question is, what do you think, people out there? If somebody has an idea or an opinion, please post it in the comments. Yeah, this is the moment where you interact with the video. I know, it's scary. Seriously though, post in the comments because, when I talk to the devs, I can say, oh yeah, the people love it or the people hate it. It's good to have, a Hell Let Loose partner's voice in this. If you haven't checked out the other video, then you should check it out right now because, good God, there's only 2 heavy tanks now in future. What? Go check it out. That's it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.